Child, this season is just getting heated up. What's good, y'all? It's your sister Erica Bain coming to you right here on Erica Bain TV with another Sistas video. And this one, I'm doing a preview, which is a breakdown of the end of episode teaser for season 7, episode number 8. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my sisters' content and conversations. And without further ado, Karen tells Zach about the damn twins. Woo. And he looks shocked, but not like, it doesn't look like a bad shock. It looked just like Karen's shock when she said, oh, hell no, when she found out about the twins. But this is the same exact day. And I'm pretty sure that Fatima is not there at this point because she should have still be, at the penthouse with Andi. So maybe they're going to have another little moment of like reassuring one another. Maybe Karen is going to start to freak out a little bit and then Zach gets to calm her down. We about to have a Zarin moment. I ain't even mad at it. Cause y'all know, Zach can't be kind, Karen, supportive to Karen in front of Fatima. Cause she's just, meltdown. And honestly, y'all, that idea, that thought, that feeling is only confirmed by the next scene that we get to see in the teaser because Zach is back at the duplex and Fatima is saying that she didn't feel like Zach considered her. And then she says, Karen sprung this crazy news on us. Girl, she didn't even know either. Like, I'm really kind of getting sick and tired of Fatima with the narrative around Karen because the way that she talks about Karen is always as if Karen is doing something or attacking her. And it's like, girl, this is all happening. You have known that this is happening. I think what's so disheartening about her positioning the narrative in this way is because when she first found out that Zach slept with Karen, she got over it, or supposedly got over it. When you found out that Karen was pregnant, you acted like a duck with water, and that just rolled right off your back, and you said, oh, this is life. But now it's not just life. Now you go to the appointment that you pushed the issue about, that you said that you weren't even going to go to, but you needed to have happen because you need to know if her kid is actually Zach's kid. And then you're mad because they didn't make the appointment about you and your feelings. Or I'm sorry, you're mad that Zach didn't make the appointment about you and your feelings. This is what I'm talking about, y'all, when I'm saying that Fatima is valid in her feelings. However, if you're a woman who is not able to be strong enough or supportive enough to be in the situation, then get out of the situation because nothing that Zach has done specifically in this situation is wrong. Granted, Zach has put Fatima in a place to be insecure. He has done inconsistent things. He has been unsupportive in general. I don't think that he is a good match for Fatima in reference to being equally yoked because he doesn't consider her enough. But when looking at this particular circumstance with the DNA test, the hospital visit, this particular day, Fatima is in the wrong and she's asking for too much. And in the process, she's forcing Zach into a position where he's ultimately going to have to abandon being the man that he hoped he would be while welcoming in or preparing to welcome in a child of his in order to try to pacify her feelings. And if he has to do that again, maybe y'all need to break up and rekindle once the kid is 2 years old, once he's been able to do what he needs to do, and it's not in a way, or it's not in the confines of a relationship where everything can kind of be questioned and everything can kind of be like, well, are you going to leave me because you rubbed her belly? Are you going to leave me because you smiled at her? Are you going to leave me because you brought her some chicken wings? Like, enough. This is already a complicated, messy situation, and Fatima's expectations as it pertains to Karen because of her insecurities around Zach and Karen is just making it worse. I do not understand the dialogue of, you did not consider me. You did not get considered at the hospital because it was not about you. It shouldn't have never been about you. Your feelings should not be anything on the table to consider because you weren't even supposed to be in the building. So you cannot just pop up, make your presence known, and then expect for people to make room for your emotions in a moment and in a time where the focus needs to be on Karen, her health, her safety, and her babies. That's it. You can only prioritize if you focus in the midst of a bunch of different things where you could focus, you focus on one or two. We can't focus on everything and then say everything is a damn priority. That's not how prioritization works. And in this case, Zach prioritized what he needed to prioritize. And Karen sprung this news on you. The doctor sprung the news on her. So why don't you say the doctor sprung the news on us? At the end of the day, Fatima, go ahead, go on, girl, because you're about to really be getting on my nerves with the what about me, what about me, what about me. Karen is baking 2 twins and she didn't even anticipate getting pregnant with the first one. So, yeah. You're going to have to find another space in y'all's relationship to make the what about me. Girl, the what about me need to come in and like him cooking more for you or something. Him taking you to karaoke nights, jazz. Him reading the philosophy book that you might like. That's when the what about me needs to come up. When it comes to him being a stand-up father or trying to be the father that he hoped he would be at the point where he is actually still anticipating unborn children and or child, that part cannot be about you. It's very much so giving Daniella energy right now, and you're better than that. Child, the next scene is Maurice and Grayson. And Grayson asks, are you going to continue on with your fixation page, which is his OnlyFans page, child? Tyler, I get it, but I wish you would have got OnlyFans cleared because that just makes more sense than fixation. I don't know what the hell that means. Anyway. And Maurice looks at him all wide-eyed and weird and is like, it pays my bills. I think Maurice is a hoot. I love Brian Jordan Jr. as Maurice. I think he's a comedic genius. I think he's playing Maurice down. However, Maurice needs to stop being so damn one note, and I don't appreciate him not taking the interest that Grayson has in him seriously, not taking this relationship seriously, because in this moment, like, he keeps giving everybody that like presents like they're caring about him, initially at least, snark. This is not a snarky thing, and yes, it could be an ultimatum coming, but at the end of the day, the boy actually wants the best for you, hopes the best for you, and wants this relationship to make it. So drop the attitude and speak to him from a vulnerable, honest place and say more words, because right now you kicking back this attitude, and I'm like, he needs to dump your ass because you're unserious. And this is why you have never been in a healthy relationship, because your ass don't know how to act. You need to go see Andrea and see what she ate for breakfast, what Wheaties she had, so that she can go to Jordan and keep it a buck, because you're tripping, Maurice. Child, and then from there we launch back into the world of Andrea Barnes and Gary Borders. Miss Marie goes and visit Gary because he called her. Andi goes and visit Penelope because she wants to warn her, and I'm just like, child, this is about to get a mess. I think what's about to go down is I think what's about to go down is Andrea is wanting Penelope to get the hell out of Dodge, and she's gonna make herself disappear. Gary is trying to warn Marie not to work with Andi, which I don't actually think it's going to work either. And at the very end of this teaser where he's like, answer the phone, where you at, or wherever he's saying, I think he's talking about Penelope, because Penelope disappears. All right, y'all, I still have to do a breakdown for the trailer, which I think is going to give us a couple other scenes and give me a little bit more things to look at and to predict from. So be on the lookout for the trailer breakdown. It is coming very, very soon. Hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss out on any of my sisters' videos. Also, drop your predictions with storylines you're loving and what you're anticipating next week in the comment section down below so we can keep this conversation going. It's your good sis you love to talk TV with, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Also, I did watch Mia Copa, and we is going to talk about it. And per usual, on brand, your good sis has a very different opinion than most of y'all. Get ready for it.